Hi all, welcome to another at-home workout. Today it will be mobility. Be sure to read the little note in the description box before you get started with this workout. Let's kick it off as well. So we're going to start up with our hands up in air like this. Try not to arch your back if you are doing this. Engage your core, nice tight core. And we're going to start with circles. So we're going to start going clockwise or anti-clockwise. We're going to be doing about 10 each direction. And relax the shoulders. And in 2, 1, right there, we're going the opposite direction. So concentrate on your movements. In 2 and 1. Right there, we're going to bring our hands to our sides parallel with the floor. We're going to do lateral glides. Keep your core engaged. Just going to reach over to one side. Try not to use your hips. Just slide with that thoracic spine. To the left and to the right, back to center. Breathe out. Go. Slash lubricating the joint. Again, focusing on that thoracic spine. That's what's really shifting. And in 3, 2, 1. What we're going to do now, we're going to do flexion and extensions of the thoracic spine. So right here, we're going to cave our back, hands out in front of us. Round that back, give a stretch. And breathe out. And pull the shoulders back. And we go again. Extend. And flex. So we continue that. Extend. And flex. Last one. Extend. And flex. Except we're going to go into circles. So we're going to glide to our right side, then we're going to extend, glide to our left side, and flex. So you'll start off in gliding to the right, back to your center, and extend, back to your center again, glide to the left, back to your center, and flex. So right there, we can complete 3 circles. So glide, extend, back to the center, and flex. Last one before we switch direction. Glide to your right, back to the center, extend, back to your center, to your left, and flex. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go the opposite direction. So we're going to start off with the going to the left, then we're going to extend, back to your center, gliding to the right, and flex. You should be feeling in your shoulders a little bit. Been keeping the arms up for a while. Extend, back to your center, glide to the right, and flex. Also notice you might have mobility, more mobility on one side than the other. Something to kind of take note of. But increase that range of motion. I can definitely feel gliding to my right. I cannot glide as far as I can to my left. So there we go. After that, we're gonna work on the hips just a little bit. So we can stand square. I'm gonna go out to the side. So we're gonna get low. Try to put all your weight on your heels. We're gonna walk it out at the bottom. We're gonna go into a little upward dog and back, right there. It's called a ape walkout, deep ape walkout, really opening up those hips and alternating sides. If you can focus just a little bit here for about 2 seconds, really get those hips open up. standing nice and wide, a little bit more than shoulder width. Both the arms are going to be up. We're going to put all our weight on one side. Right now it can be on the right side. We're going to rotate out and then push off to the left, shifting all my weight to the left side. Rotate out and push. Right there. Opens up the hips just a little bit. Works on lateral movement. So this is called a Tai Chi lunge. That's all we're doing. So again, take your time, feel a little stretch in your hips, should be opening up. Go, just a couple more. And there. So, that was our movement prep. I feel nice and loose already. Both my shoulders, direct spine, hips. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a circuit. We have got 3 exercises. They will vary in rep counts, but we are going to complete 4 rounds back to back with the 3. So, I will give a little demonstration right now. Standing again, nice and wide, toes pointing 45 degrees. We're going to go into a sumo squat. When you get to this position, actively push those knees back, really open up those hips. After that, we are going into crab to tabletop. So, right here, your fingers can be pointing forward, and we're going to push with our heels, come up, hold, and back. So it feels a little bit weird at the beginning. Try that, of having your fingers pointing forward. When you point your fingers to the back, it opens up that shoulders just a little bit more. Come up and down. So if you're on like a middle ground, point your fingers out, right there to the sides. After that, we are going into a runner's pose, right here, starting off, child's pose, and switching it up. We're going for about, I was holding it for about a second, and then again, repeat for 4 rounds. So again, as mentioned, the rep counts differ. We will start it off with those sumo squats. So we are doing 12, here we go in 2, and 1, get low, and up. Again, actively push those knees back. Do 12 of these. That's 6. There we go, 1 more, and up. Next we're going into a crab tabletops. We're doing 8 of those. So as I mentioned, you decide, fingers pointing forward would be the most easiest, to the side or back. So here we go, starting up in 3, 2, 1, squeeze those glutes, and drop. 8 of these, and drop. Power of the seals. Here we go, 4 more. Last 2. And last one. Breathe out and drop. Next up, we're going to child's pose, 2 runners. So starting off in the child's pose right there, we're going to pop forward, hold and back. That's 1, 2, we alternate sides, 3, 4, There we go. So you'll notice your range of motion will increases as you do more of these. Here we go, last one. And back. Here we go, side it up again. 3 more rounds, sumo squat. Starting to get just a little bit warm now. Doing 12 of these. Again, actively push those knees back. Four more. Last one, here we go. And dropping down to crab to tabletop. So right there, fingers pointing to the side or back behind you. Going 8, pushing over those heels, driving up, squeezing those glutes, and breathe out while doing this. Here we go. 2 and 1. Hold and drop. Hold and drop. That's 3. Last 4. And drop, here we go, last 1. And drop. Next up, we're going to runner pose, runner's pose to child's pose. So starting from child's pose, and 2 and 1, pop it up, drop it back, and switch. Last 1. And right there, repeating again, halfway down through the set, hanging there. So again, starting with the sumo squat. Here we go. Halfway there, 6 left. Two more. From there, we're going to tabletop. So we are dropping down. In 3, 2, 1, push up, hold, and drop. And we're at 4. Last 2. Last 1. And next up, runner's pose to child's pose, alternating sides. And after this, we got our last set. Let's start up in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, last 3. And that's it. So, back to top. Last round of sumo squats. Coming up in 3, 2, 1. And 3. right, 6. Last 2. And back down for those tabletops. Grab your tabletops right here in 3, 2, and 1. Four, there we go, last 4 left. Hold and drop. 2 more. And last 1. And drop. Next up. And last. Child's pose to those runners poses. In 3, 2, and 1. 10 of these. 5 per side. Last 2. And there we go. That's it. Grab some water. Next up, while you catch your breath, I will go through what we're about to do next. So we've got curtsy lunges. So yeah, we're going to drop our knee to side, little tap, and alternating. We're going to do 20 in total, 10 per side. Next up, I'm going to stand to the side so you can see, so I can show you proper form. We're going to take our arm, we're going to turn it to the back over here. We're going to keep our hips facing forward, try not to open up and turn right there. And we're just drawing circles. We're going to do 10 one direction, 10 the other direction on both sides. And last, as you can see, I'm out of breath as well. We're going into traveling apes. So right here we're getting down low, we're going to open up those hips. We're going to put our hands to the side. And we're popping left and right. We are going 10 in total, 5 each side. And that's it. So here we go, we'll get kicked off in 3, 2, 1. Starting off with those curtsy lunges, drop the knee out to the side. And pop it back up. Take your time with these. So we're doing 20 in total, 10 per side. We're going for 4 rounds, 4 rounds straight. Keep that back up straight, that chest nice and tall, proud. Here we go. And last one, right there. From there, looking up behind us. Again, making sure we keep our core engaged, not opening up. So we're going to go first clockwise or anti-clockwise. Whichever you choose, you'll turn in 3, 2, 1, opposite direction. So it's going to be nice for the shoulder. It's going to open up the shoulder. In 3, 2, 1, switching sides again, making sure our hips are facing forward. Right there. 2 and 1, coming forward. And right here we're going into traveling lateral apes. Dropping down low, hands come out to the side. and alternating sides, doing 10 of these. Last one, and 10. Going back to our curtsy lunges. It's round one done. Tap and coming up. So you might not be able to get as low. So we're going to start off going to the range of motion which you can go. And with time, you'll build up. Get as low as you can. And 2 and 1. Here, facing forward. Being sure not to open up. And drawing circles behind our back. And in 3, 2, 1, switching directions. So again, if you're sitting a bit too much, you tend to slouch over. This just opens up the shoulders. And 3, 2, 1. Alternate to the other side. In 3, 2, 1. Alternating sides. Again, focusing on keeping your hips forward. And we go into traveling 8, 10 of them in 3, 2, here we go. We're at 6. Last one, and 10. So here we go, we're going to start up again with those curtsy lunges. You can focus on keeping those chest nice and tall. This is round 3 right here. Last one, and there. Catching our breath, hips facing forward, shoulder behind or arm behind, and drawing circles. And in 3, 2, 1, going forward. And in 3, 2, 1, switching sides. And 3, 2, 1, taking it back, or if you're having doing forward circles, just switch direction. And you're going 3, 2, and 1. Finishing off this round with those traveling gorilla or ape. Traveling apes. 10 of them, 5 per side. 2 more. And 10. There we go. Last round, kicking it off. Here we go. Keep it coming. And right there. Arm behind us, keeping our hips facing forward, and we're drawing circles. In 3, 2, 1. Taking it forward. And here we go, switching sides. In 3, 2, 1, going forward or back. And last, finishing off with traveling apes. Last 10, let's get down into this. Last 3. And that's it. We'll grab a sip of water right there. So that is it. We're going to take it now into a decompression flow, just to bring that body down. So we're going to start off in the child's pose. Right there, we're going to sit back on our heels, arms out in front of you. Focus on pushing your seat back while pulling forward on your arms. Just going to relax it. And from there, we're taking it into spinal waves. So we're coming up, really around that back, and at the end, come forward. And you're going to sit back. Again, you're going to come up, rocking forward, and right there, and one more time. Back, come up, forward, around the back, back that chin in, and right there, stop, we're going into a runner's pose. You can drop that knee, and in 2, and 1, just gonna kind of sit back, get a little hamstring stretch over there. 3, 2, 1, coming forward, and alternating sides. And in 3, 2, 1, dropping back. Holding it, and 2, and 1. That's a child's pose, and that is it. It's a good little set just for those hips. So if you're having any hip issues, that's a little good set. And